Hello from New York City, USA. I'm so happy. I had a really good day today. I've just reached my room, and let me tell you, so I'm in New York. I came to participate in the Clinton Global Initiative, which was just, I can't even tell you. I got a lot of information. I can't even begin to explain the value add that it has had on my work as a legislator and personally as a change maker. So I'm very happy. Today was a good day. My session was this afternoon. It went really well, and I'm happy to be here. Now, before you all say, hey, you're using our taxpayers' monies all the time you're in the plane, I want to put it on record that, by the way, of all the legislators that are always seen traveling, all my travel is not sponsored by government. 95% of my travel is actually self-sponsored. That means I pay for my trips. And if I don't pay for my trips, the stakeholders or the partners who want me to participate in whatever forum, capacity building, training, or legislative agenda, they pay for whatever needs to be paid for. So, quite the contrary, I'm not here on Kenyans taxpayers' money. Now, that's because of two reasons. Obviously, you all know that I'm being punished by the system, the cartels of people in parliament, in Senate, who are, they are very upset of the fact that I highlighted a lot of injustices. You know that I had an ongoing case in terms of, previously when there was a motion that was brought to the House to suspend me because I had made a personal statement complaining of the ills and the injustices that are ongoing in Senate. Let me tell you guys, in Parliament, there's some crazy things that happen. Legislators will not come here and tell you. But you see, it also depends on your purpose. And I have a calling and I have a purpose. And I believe truly that God has put me there for some reason. And there are things that I will not participate in. I will not participate in so many things. Corrupt dealings, trading of sexual favors for all sorts of things. I will not, but I'll never participate in those kind of things. So when I spoke up, the first thing was to punish me. So you remember there was a motion to try and not to try, but to suspend me. So that was pulled out, and leadership was supposed to take care of that. Now, recent developments is, and this is where now it becomes very, very funny. But Kenyans, that is why you guys put us there. We are playing oversight to counties. We are playing oversight to the National Assembly. To the national government. We as legislators, particularly in Senate, that is the oversight role that we have. So if we want to oversight counties and the work that counties are doing and the monies and how they're spending their budgets, we first have to clean our house. Let us first oversight ourselves. So recently, I put in a request asking for a travel report that would show that in the last 1 year, this is how Senate has spent its money in terms of traveling. That would mean you can see that Gloria Orwoba, senator nominated under UDA, has spent XYZ amount of money for the last 1 year in terms of per diem and transport and flight tickets and logistics in terms of travel. When that report comes out, if that report will ever come out, then you can be able to say, how is it that this particular legislator or this particular staff member is spending millions of Kenyans taxpayers all the time ako kwa ndege, skiting. So I asked for that report. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. The moment I asked for that report, do you know what is on the order paper tomorrow? That is Wednesday. They have brought back the suspension motion to suspend me. Yes. So I have made my peace. I actually made my peace from before. And I said, I know that the path I've chosen is difficult. And I know that it's very difficult to be a whistleblower anywhere in the world. Which is why, by the way, I am sponsoring the whistleblower bill. That's one of the reasons I said, and I was like, through the African parliamentarians against corruption. I said, I want to sponsor that bill. I know what it means. Me, I tried to speak up. I tried to say, this is happening. I tried to say, this person is misusing their office and doing ABCD. And the next thing, Powers and Privileges Committee is on my case. They want to suspend me. They want to punish me for speaking up. So because of that, I feel like really it is time for that bill to be brought to the floor of the House, because anyone who speaks up against strong forces, they'll be gagged. And that's what's happening. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know of those developments. Otherwise, I am in New York, and of course they brought the bill when I'm away, because then now I can't defend myself. So now probably I'll be sentenced in absentia. And by the way, we have a court case on this matter, so which is also a very strange thing, because the hearing is on 21st, but now they're trying to have the motion concluded on the 20th. That also shows you the kind of people that we are dealing with. These are people who will go, they will do, it's impunity. They'll do anything to make sure that Gloria Orwoba is silenced, because if the travel report comes out, you will see the people who are pretending to play oversight, but really they are just in Senate for trips and per diem. You will see the staff members who literally are, just there for the money. In terms of there's like a small circle of people who, when they play nice to a certain senior member there, then they are actually told, thank you very much, here's your trip to so and so, this is your per diem. And you know what, in a time where Kenyans are really suffering and everyone, the cost of living is going crazy, the austerity measures that you hear our president talking about, they start from us in Senate. They start from us. So I asked for a travel report, and the motion to suspend me is back. So I have said, and I continue to say to my people, you guys don't worry. Being suspended is one thing, but if that is the cost of whistleblowing, then someone has to do it. And I have decided, let me carry that cross, because I know what is happening there, and I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm going to tell Kenyans about it, and I'm going to speak up until those cartels, those people who have literally taken over Senate, until those people are dealt with. Because, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter, I believe it's just a matter of time. Wangari Maathai, she fought and fought and fought for years. And now we're talking about climate change. I'm not trying to say I'm a sort of Wangari Maathai, no. I'm just trying to say that it starts from somewhere. And so I'm speaking up. There's a lot of ill ongoings happening in Senate. There's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of cartelism. And when you see the motion that's going to be put on the table to suspend me, remember that I've told you that I have asked for very specific reports that will then show clearly of what I've been saying, that Senate has been captured. So otherwise, I am in New York. I'll not be able to follow proceedings. I have some engagements in terms of we're trying to get some donors to come up and put up a local factory of pads, manufacturing of pads in Kenya, and so that we can employ at least 2,500 Kenyans and deal with the issue of period poverty from a point of creation of jobs. That is what I'm doing in New York, by the way, on my bill, on my own wallet. Hakuna taxes za mtu nina nini, because even Senate refused to support me on that. And so I'll be unable to follow, and I'll be unable, of course, to defend myself. And I assume, this is an assumption that I'm making, that they are going to suspend me. So, Team Glow, stay strong, aluta continua. We chose this life because we know our calling, and we can't let Kenyans down. Asante sana.